Hey guys, it's not Monday because my video is really super late. Well, not super late, it could be later because it's Tuesday, almost midnight. Mo was texting me. I did make an effort to make a video last night. It was just really late at night, and this is what it looked like. Hi guys, it's 11:25 on Monday. I did look up some definitions of art just to kind of see what other people are saying, and a lot of people are of the opinion that you can't really define art, but some people had some really interesting things to say. Thomas Merton said, "Art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time." I really liked the Tolstoy one, where it's very long, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but he basically says that art, he says it's not a bunch of things. It's not this, it's not that. Zoe. But it is a means of union among men, joining them together in the same feelings, and indispensable for the life and progress toward well-being of individuals and humanity. Just the union among men in the same feeling, that kind of thing. That's kind of, I think, what art does, is it gets people to feel, but it also gets people to feel similar things. Ad Reinhardt, it looks like it says his name is, he has a good one. Art is art. Everything else is everything else. Defining art, I think it's silly to try to define it. Whatever people agree is art can be art. I mean, do we have to, like, sit down and go, this is what art is, and this isn't art, and stuff like that, because that just sounds like a lot of work. And I think people should just carry on creating. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Another thing that Morgan was talking about was who does the art belong to, like, after you create it. I think a lot of it goes along with like what John Green is always saying about how books belong to their readers and stories belong to their readers, and a lot of that's true with art as well. After you create it, you've kind of given up your say in it. Like, once you release it to the public, that's pretty much it for your input, I guess, because there's not a whole lot you can do after that, and then from there on, it's pretty much like the audience can think what they will, and they can take what they want from it. All of this talking about art was also making me think of a Tom Milsom video that I watched a little while ago. I'll put a link to the video that I'm talking about in the description thing, so you guys can go watch it. But basically, he talks and gets really excited about the idea of making dumb art, just make stupid art. The idea of creating things for the sake of creating it. That's something that I really love, especially since at art school, a lot of the art that I've been making, a lot of it's for classwork. He gets so excited in this video about this idea of just making art for the sake of making art. Like, you feel something, and so you put some marks down on a page, and you just create something just because you're feeling something, and just for the sake of doing it. And it doesn't have to be good, it doesn't have to be great, it doesn't have to be anything amazing. You just make art and just do things. Of course, that also makes me think of Neil Gaiman's commencement speech about make good art. Like, no matter what happens in your life, all of the bad things that happen, just make good art. It's just a nice thing to do. You can just sit and just paint, or you can just sit and sketch or scribble or do whatever. I wanted to get us into talking about poetry this next week, but I think we should stay on art for a little bit longer. And for your guys' next videos, it would be great if watch Tom Milsom's video and just make some dumb art. It can be good if it has to. If you really want it to be good, just make something. Whether you do it over the course of your video, you can do it. You can talk and draw at the same time, and you can do whatever. But just create something. for your next video. Just make some art, and my input of the art that we're going to be making, and it's pretty dumb. I'm just going to show you guys these landscapes that I'm working on. This will be my art for right now, because I have to get it done, and that's what I've been doing instead of getting my video posted sooner. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later this week, and hopefully you guys will be making some nice dumb art.